Welcome back to Lammis Creations DIY. My name is Tammy. In today's video, I'm turning trash into treasure. Let's start crafting. What I have here is a pillow that was in pretty bad shape. I always keep my pillows for the stuffing. And I have a pair of feet pajamas or onesie pajamas that don't fit any of my boys anymore. So first what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut a part of this pillow off and take half of the stuffing out because I want to make it a smaller pillow. So that's what I do. I'm just going to fold that extra little piece over and hot glue it down into place. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to, right there I was trying to figure out what to do with the hood, but you'll see I do figure out what to do with the hood. So first what I do is I'm going to take that pillow I just made and stick it into the pajamas. And then I do decide I'm just going to cut that hood right off. It was in the way. So now I'm going to hot glue the open end here shut so I can have a nice closed end. First, just making myself a little ledge, and then I just fold it over and hot glue it into place. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the leftover stuffing and I'm going to stuff both the arms. Just enough to give it a nice cushiony feeling. Stuff it down to the end and then I glue where the hand would go through your arm there, the opening, and I glue that shut. Just with some hot glue. And I use some little clips that I have just to hold it into place until it all sets. If you don't have these clips, you can use clothespins. They work too. Now what I'm doing is I'm going to do the same thing to the legs. First I tie them, and then I'm going to stuff each of the legs with some stuffing as well. And again, I hot glue the ends closed. Now it's time to figure out how I'm going to wrap it all together. First I try one way and then I finally decide to do it this way. So after I glue these ends closed, I'm going to glue that leg to the body of that pillow, glue the arm around, and then I continue going around and gluing them all into place until I finally have what looks like a cat bed. It's super cute. My cat is in love with my son, so I figured I'd use one of his old pajamas, and there's my kitty laying in it. She's pretty. Right, so for this project, we're going to use these. What are these? Or what was this? It was a sand filter for the pool. Let's hope my husband doesn't get mad. If you don't see me in a week, you know he did. Just kidding. Our sand filter went kaput, so we had to buy a new one. And we had just replaced the sand in this filter, so we cut it open, took the sand from here and put it in the new filter. And then I had an idea. Keep with me. You'll figure out what I'm going to do with these. First things first is to clean all the excess sand out of them. So after I had all the sand and gunk cleaned out, what I'm going to do is I need to trim off all these little pieces and little flaily parts off. I'm just going to use a knife and clean all that off. And I also use a jigsaw to straighten it out a bit and the sander to sand it down. Then I'm going to take it outside and I'm going to spray the bottom black and the inside white. Now I don't expect anybody to have a spare sand filters kicking around that they can do this with, but it just gives you an idea that you can really use anything to make something with. So using my jigsaw and my saw, I cut out a circle and a square that's about 12 by 12. I'm going to apply them with hot glue and some screws, not hot glue, some wood glue and some screws. The circle is going to go on the top of this 6x6 that I have. And the square is going to go onto the bottom, so it gives it a little more stability to stand. Seeing as that round part is a little bit bigger than the 6x6. Well, not a little bit, a lot bigger. And this is how it turned out. I also painted that circle white. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint the 6x6 and the bottom piece in that hammered bronze paint. And voila, it's done. I like the way it turned out. It's kind of got that rustic looking look. It's a good paint for outside. Then what I'm going to do, I'm going to use this black paint, and I'm going to paint the edge and about an inch on the inside of that circle with the black paint. Because when you stick the round part on top, you can see that white parts. And then with this all-purpose silicone, it's an indoor-outdoor silicone. This is what I'm going to use to glue the round bowl part on top of the white circle. I put a good amount around the edge to seal it down. And then I also put a bead on the outside and on the inside where the wood meets the round circle, if that makes sense. So here it is so far. It's all siliconed in. I siliconed the bottom of this here, and then I put a bead around here and also another bead on the inside here. Now it's time to test it to see if the water stays in. Got me a bucket, got some rainwater. Wish me luck. Looks like I got a leak. Uh-oh, got a couple leaks. So, let's go find something to patch those and try again. Alright, here's test number 2. I put on some more silicone over here, some more here. This white stuff here, it's called Leak Gap or something like that. I was trying that, but see what it did? Made everything white. Kind of upset about that, but you know, it'll do. We'll try and fix that up. Maybe it'll scratch off. But, oh, hopefully that still works. Ah, some came off. We're going to try it anyways. Let's give it a go. Pray for me. 3, 2, 1, add the water. Looking good. It's looking good. So far, so good. Oh, I see a leak. Right where I peeled that piece off. Right there. So, oh, I'm not even showing you. Right there. So I'm going to add in a little more silicone up there. And hopefully the next time you see it, it'll be set up and all fixed and filled and ready for the birds. And here we have it. It works, it works. Had a few issues here and there. Just had to add more silicone to make sure it was all sealed and good to go. For now the birds and possibly the butterflies have a bath. That's the inside. What do you think? I like it. How about you? I'd like to thank everybody for watching. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. And if you're returning, welcome back. If you could, please like this video and don't forget to hit that bell for all the notifications. I hope everybody has a wonderful Thursday and we'll see you again next time. Bye.